Good evening and welcome to my laboratory. What you're looking at here is the Gadget Mall thing. I don't even know what to call it. Self-charger, crossover, laser saber, mod, circuit, version 19. I don't know. There's a green light. And there's a scope probe hooked to the output, and that's what you see there. Beautiful oscillations. That's almost 25 volts there in that spike. And it's got a AA battery. This is the on-off switch for the battery, and that's a 1 ohm resistor that I can use for current viewing if I want to. There's the 2 farad 5 volt capacitor stack. That's another current viewing resistor. I can either switch the capacitor stack directly to the rails, or like I have it now, or I can switch it through this resistor like this, and then I can monitor the current over that resistor, but I want to switch it directly to the rails right now. This is the negative rail, this is the positive rail. This is the germanium transistor that I'm using in place of the Q1, normally the 2222A. And this is the 2222A that I'm using in place of the Q2 transistor, which is normally 2N3055 or something like that. Found that in this circuit, the 2222A gives me better spikes than all of these other transistors here, even putting the germanium in. So I tried a bunch of different transistors. Another good one for both positions is 2N2369. That's another little fast saturated switch transistor there, 2N2369. And then here's the coil. This is, man, you can't really see that, can you? This is that same little bobbin that I had the other day that I showed a picture of from a TV set. I just wound a bunch of wire onto it and then wound a little primary over the top of that, and then hooked up the 100 picofarad capacitor and the 1N34 or 1N60 diodes in the way that is diagrammed in the schematic. It took me a while to get the thing oscillating properly. To figure out, I tried a bunch of different transformers and a bunch of different transistors, but I finally got it oscillating reliably and lighting the LED. And unfortunately, when it's running on the capacitor only, the voltage drops slowly. Very slowly. But if I switch modes, I can make the voltage start going up. Now what's actually happening here is this dead AA battery is actually charging up the capacitor, and so that's what you're seeing. That voltage rise there is charging the capacitor. The amazing thing is that every time I do this, it charges the capacitor back up to the same value, 1.345 or so. And you'd think that after multiple times it would not do that. It wouldn't come back up to the same voltage. But it does. Nice bright green LED there. There's the beautiful spikes. You can see with the 2N2222 in the Q2 position, I get 5, 10, 15, 20, almost 25 volts there. And this is a beautiful, beautiful waveform too. Let me see if I can catch it. Might be able to expand that out. It's a nice little bounce. The scope trigger is not cooperating very well today. There's a lot of jitter in there, but what I'm trying to do is expand that little inductive ring right there, but it's just too jittery to really show up well. Sorry about that. Maybe let's try this. Just can't quite get it to resolve. You can sort of see it there. There we go. There we go. There's a spike, and then a quiescent period, and then this little ring, zzz, like that. It's really kind of a cute signal. Okay, back to normal. And see there, still at 1.345, and got the light. Of course, that's with the battery turned on. If I turn the battery off, unfortunately, it just doesn't hold. It sags on the capacitor only. But with the battery in the circuit, it comes back up. There you go. All right. I am not prepared to make any conclusions about this apparatus at this time, except that it's fun, it's weird, took me a while to get it going. Thanks for watching.